Even just scrunching up your paper and using the dirt that's already on the iron from whoever abused it last time. But we have iron-on adhesive which you can apply, and we've used some scraps of coloured paper there. Take that bit off. So there might be a mark that you've achieved with one of the other tools that you want to reuse somewhere else. We have the iron-on adhesive. It comes on a roll of paper, and you'll feel the rough side is the gluey side. Right? So apply that to the image that you want to use. Iron that onto the back. And then you can cut that shape, the shape out that you want. Got it. Peel the backing paper off, and then that's got adhesive on it. And so I can mount that into there.
It's actually a double-sided tape.
It's like a double-sided tape, but you can cut it to the shape that you want. So we can start to make very, very quick marks. And the benefit of using the iron-on adhesive for paperwork is that it doesn't make it wrinkle like wet glue does. So, and it's very, very quick. So, and if you are careful and you use paper to cover the iron, you're not going to pass any glue marks onto the iron. So we've got the baking parchment which keeps the iron from picking up any glue. But it's a very, very quick way to join two pieces.
And it helps. And use the hand as well.
I use my other hand too.
It just helps with weighting and guidance.
Yeah. So sometimes you might not have, depending on the position that you are, as Paul said, you might not have enough strength to go through the material. So you might want to help with the weight of your shoulder, and also use the back of the wheel with your hand. Just go through your material much easier. You can use the reverse, come out if you're finding too much resistance.
Sander rotates. Again, cable, keep that out of the way. Trigger is underneath. It's fairly harmless. You can alter the angle of it if you wish to by just releasing that. Most of you will probably find that it's set just fine for what we're doing with it today. That's it. Make sure you've got your goggles on and a mask if you need to. When you're using the power tools, best to keep one hand on the sketchbook, one hand on the tool, so we don't get things moving, flying off the table. Check before you start which area you're putting into. If you do have something that's dense and it's packed full of bits of metal and things, be careful before you begin. When you finish with the tool, wait for it to stop before you put it back on the deck. One of the curious things about using particularly the hand tools is that even though they seem quite like aggressive and sort of not traditionally what you would use on material like this, you end up with very, very sort of fine effects. So the kind of you know, you can literally take layers of paper away by using some of these tools on here. So inspect things as you do them, and you'll find that as you move around, you build things up, you use more tools, you'll get unexpected effects. So most of what we've set up is designed to introduce a certain amount of chance into the process. Okay, so we don't, like we've already said this morning, we don't want you to be too careful about what you're trying to achieve. Don't start out with an aim and work towards it. Just pick up the tool, pick up the material, try to keep it safe, but play. Just test things, try things out. You're not being judged on this, nobody is expecting you to produce anything in particular. Okay, so the second tool on this table, this is a router. So it has a very sharp bit underneath there, it's just protruding ever so slightly from that bottom plate. So usually you would use this for gouging out timber, making picture frames, that kind of thing, rebaiting and recessing things. And so it's quite powerful. Again though, it's going to cut through this like it's not even there really. So there's not a lot of tension. Okay, there's not a lot of resistance in the material. It will go through it quite smoothly. One hand on the tool, one hand on the sketchbook. This is your on and off switch on the front. Power it up before you make contact with the material. Alright, don't place it on the deck and then turn it on. So, turn it on here. Make sure you're wearing your goggles. Put one hand on the sketchbook. Again, check to see that you're not going to cut into any metal or plastic. And then switch it off, let it stop. When it stops rotating, put it back on the deck.
That goes for any of the power tools. Always turn them on. Don't have them against you when you turn them on. When you turn them off.
We've got a drill with a hole cutter in it. Fairly standard, fairly straightforward thing. The only thing really to mention about this is that it will gather the paper that it puts away, because it puts circles of paper out. They'll gather in here. So this morning, I think, yeah, a little drill bit just on the table here that you can use to poke it out with. Any of these remnants, these offcuts, these bits that end up being taken away from the sketchbooks can be added in at other stages. So keep hold of things as far as possible. Carry them around with you. Okay. So it will start to fill up with bits of paper, and it will leave you with these things that you can flick through. If you do drill into the tables, don't worry, that's what they're there for, that's why they've got OSB board on the top.
One's a disc sander, so it spins. This one is standard palm sander, just moves back and forward like this, so it doesn't go in a particular pattern. So they work the same. Hold them in the palm of your hand. On-off switches where your finger will be. So when it's fully stopped, put it back down. As Steve said with that one, make sure the cable's coming off the table and behind you, so you're not cutting across your cable. With this, you will find that they tend to keep out of it in that direction, so people dangling like that. That one particularly, because it's spinning like that, rolls just down. But even though it feels quite powerful and aggressive, it's quite subtle what it makes. The marks are really soft and textural. Kind of playing heavily on the fact that the paper's probably got a certain amount of cotton in there. It becomes really light and fluffy. So you can be quite subtle with these machines. You don't have to just like rip right through the book. It just depends.